brain exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine and Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor. That you can't wait to comment on my mistakes and my blunders. Hey, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I'm the most hated, but play I'm taking your date and your woman. Oh dang, your date is your woman. I trade her later if you want her. And she bring friction like Raiden and Blanca. Statements behaving like Saint and dangerous when drinking angry. The same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? This your boy Hen'S checking on in.
And this your man Juan Bland back again.
Yeah, man. Episode 57, man. You know what time it is to the Pull Out Game podcast, man. Yeah, man. Got Juan back in the building. But look, man, I know, like I said, a lot of stuff been going on in the news, and what I'm finna speak on, it been some stuff going on that, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, like, man, you know, by the time I did that last episode 56, you know what I'm saying, then after that, something else popped off. And, yo, I don't know, man, a lot of stuff going on in the news, man. But, you know, what I want to speak on, Young Thug, man, I ain't gonna take too much long on this one, man, but, you know, cause I'm tired of speaking to all these folks snitching, pointing hands, pointing fingers, and they're doing too much, man. They're just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing too much. And, but yeah, Young Thug, man, he got phone calls, man, telling on, talking about everybody and, you know, getting gossip on and shit. Like, you know, that's some stuff I don't really rock with like that, man. If I just don't rock with you, I just don't rock with you and, you know, speak my piece on why I don't. I just keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, Young Thug, yeah, man, he was Mariah the Scientist, man, you know, way behind the scenes, she taking a lot of heat too because, like, she talking, you know what I'm saying, with him on the phone. So it's like, you know, he said some stuff about Glorilla, and I don't know how cool Glorilla and Mariah the Scientist is. I don't know what's going on, man, but talking about Kendrick Lamar and goddamn Dre 3000, J. Cole. I heard some stuff about Future. I mean, he having a damn tell-all, man. I'm talking about for real, man. What you think about that, man?
I just think it's messy. Yeah. And all that stuff, they just could have kept all that for real. But it was bound to come out, like he said in the interview, it was gonna come out sooner or later.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, all that stuff going on like that, man, and you put yourself in that situation though. Now Young Thug got an interview talking about what happened. He just talking about it. And, I mean, like,
that's why it ain't good to talk about people, man.
Yeah, like, that's crazy, man. Now he got to explain himself, and you already had to explain yourself to the interrogation room and, like, the people in the courts, and you had to explain stuff to them. Then when you get out, they got you hemmed up in something else. Now you got to explain yourself to the streets, to the interviewer, to the podcast. Like, you got to keep explaining yourself. And then, even though you explain yourself to all them people, it won't go away still. Like, the streets still want to know, like, why you did that, though? Why you said that? Why you said this, though?
There's always going to be mixed feelings and opinions.
Mm-hmm. And then
some people might believe, some people won't.
Yeah, and then, you know, it's crazy that one of the weird things he was saying, like, when he was talking about Kendrick Lamar, he was saying, like, why you don't put nobody else on, and then he was saying, I don't really rock with his music.
But you wanted a feature.
Yeah, but you want to feel like, which one is it? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. We contradicting themselves, man. Like hypocrites up in here, man. Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Kendrick gonna be straight fine or without, fine or without you. Like, he gonna be straight. So I don't know what's going on with that, man. Like, I don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
it's just being frustrated, locked up, and can't do nothing.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah,
getting frustrated a lot when a lot of things don't go your way, cause you already know the moves you would make if you wasn't locked up. So with him being locked up, not being able to do nothing, that's the result of it.
Yeah, man, Young Thug, man, you moving too. I don't know, man. You just moving.
Shouldn't even have been moving like that in the first place. If you got to do all this cleanup afterwards, you shouldn't even have went that route in the beginning.
Got to explain yourself now, and, like, you know what I'm saying, you and Gunna done fell out, and I just seen that interview, the Big Bank interview. He was just pointing fingers, and not pointing fingers on the interview, but just like
Still
a
talking.
lot of names. All I hear name. Like I hear more name than a school bell with the roll call, man. Like what the going on? Like I don't know. I just hear too much talking, man. Like you know what I'm saying. And then he said the reason he did talk about them people like that, cause he was just he was mentally messed up. But I mean, you know, one of the things about a street dude, if you locked up like that, you supposed to hold it down. You don't supposed to fold or nothing, keep stuff solid still. Like that to me, like that's a street dude, like real street
in
dude.
the beginning, it seemed like he was doing that because wasn't none of this stuff coming out like that except for the car with his girl. But other than that, I thought he was in there just holding it down, not saying nothing.
I did too.
Shit.
I did too. Everybody like, man, Thug home, and he held it down, and he ain't do nothing like what Gunna did, and everybody was putting that, you know.
Gunna really ain't even do nothing for real.
But at that time made him look like, damn, like he ain't doing nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He really holding it down for real. You know what I'm saying? I seen he had a video with T.I., and then T.I. will had him and Young Thug on the video telling him, yeah, he back home, and you know, Young Thug telling him, yeah, I came back home the right way and all that stuff, throwing shots at Gunna, and you know.
Yeah, see, I just think he came home wrong. He came home with the wrong energy, just like Buddy told him.
Everybody trying to come back home like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac came home, but Tupac got right in the studio, dropped goddamn All Eyes on Me. So I mean, he went right to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but looking at stuff around the camera and watching Tupac like Pop pull up in like a Benz, a Maserati. I know he pulled up in the driveway, had a Versace vest on, and you know what I'm saying? It just looked like, but Pop, he was looking flashy, but at the same time though, he was handling business. He was putting in that work with the music. I ain't really see. Last time I checked, I don't remember Young Thug dropping no All Eyes on Me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing?
He didn't even come straight out and go into the studio. It was a minute before we heard something from him when he first got out.
Yeah, so, I mean, come on, man. But
and then the song that I did hear he came out with, I was like, your fans waited for this?
Yeah, that wasn't hitting on that, man. I was like, man, that's crazy. But, I mean, you know, we living in new times now, man. People ain't coming out to this, you know, really ain't nobody really focused on music in the industry like they used to be though. You know what I'm saying? I remember in the Source magazine, they used to have like, they either had like not a category, but like an article section, or like an article they like called like the Studio Starter Pack, and they'll have like somebody like Ghostface Killer, or somebody or whoever in there, Biggie or whoever in there, and then they'll say like, you know, how do you prepare for the studio, and you know what kind of snacks you bring to the studio, how do you prepare your studio session, what you like to do before you record. You know, they would let you know like all type of stuff they like to do because they were so into the music. They damn near lived in the studio, so they used to like show them how they lived in the studio when they record. But now you don't do nothing like that because people in there talking about they don't write. They got like a whole bunch of sipping on lean and doing this, doing that, everything but the music. Like, it ain't no experience like going in the studio, really recording, see how your favorite rapper record, and it ain't none of that no more. It just ain't, man.
That's why I don't even like going to a lot of people's studios, because it be too much playing going on instead of working. You know, when you in the studio, that's when you're supposed to be serious. You're supposed to be serious with your craft.
Yeah.
But at a lot of people's studios, there's a lot of foolishness going on in the studio. Like, I don't play when it's time to record, it's time to record. Not time to be in here playing stuff we could be doing when we're not recording.
Yeah. I mean,
I just always been like that. Like, if you're gonna be playing in the studio, then I don't even want to record then.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But I mean, I know, man, people like say they don't like to get right to it, man. That's why like I go to the studio, like other people's studios, and man, you be sitting up in there. And sometimes, you know, I've been in the studio before. They done mix the time up in the studio and end up having to wait like an extra 15 minutes till they done, cause they session ran over, and it be a lot of stuff, man. Just like shit. That's why I just say I just be recording at my spot, man, and get it mixed down, mastered. Shit, I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
Just ain't got time for it, man.
It's better that way.
Yeah. But look, man, I know Young Thug telling on everybody and speaking on everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, but one thing I did have to say about that is, when he was talking about Glorilla, I think a million dudes done did that. They done downplayed another female in front of their girl, knowing good and well they would strike if they could.
Yeah.
It just, in front of your girl, you gonna make it see. You done did it before, ain't it? Like,
yeah, but
a girl walk by with a big old ass, and you be like, damn, man, she looks stank. Knowing good and well you'll hit that ass.
Yeah, I mean, it don't happen before. But you know the thing is, though, like, he got caught. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, too, the girl he talking about, she like a famous ass female, too.
Yeah.
So it's like, it kind of throw a little extra on it. You know, I mean, everybody done did stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But just the fact that he got caught and she like, you know, real famous. So it's like,
yeah, that's why it ain't good to be talking about folks, though.
yeah, man. But you know, Young Thug, that really his fault though, man, because they tell you right before you get on that phone, man, this call being recorded.
He already know he ain't supposed to be talking about certain stuff on no jail phone.
Yeah, so I mean, you should have known. Like, they just say for recording purposes. They ain't say recording for street stuff. They just say it's recorded. You don't know what they gonna use it for, when they gonna use it, how they gonna use it.
Right.
But shit, you know now. Man, you know now, man. Damn. Yeah, that's wild business, dog. That's crazy. But man, look, man, we're gonna get to the Jersey next, man. You know how what the Jersey gonna do, man. But you have to speak on that Young Thug situation real quick, man, cause Young Thug, he just moved too reckless, man. You know, it crazy too, cause Young Thug would like getting on Gunna real bad.
He done did worse than Gunna.
Yeah, now Gunna looking like he looking way better than Young Thug. Gunna is like,
and he putting out better music.
Yeah, though. So I
think that really had a lot to do with it, though.
Yeah, the table.
Cause how the man came out putting out music and he been going up ever since.
Yeah, the table turned, man.
Yeah,
the table don't turn, man. Yeah,
can't get mad at that, man.
Yeah, that's what it is, though. Yeah, man. That's why I just be chilling, stay to myself, man.
Cause then Thug even said it though, like, this man ain't no gangster, but he portraying to y'all like he a gangster. But if you already knew this man wasn't gangster, what you expect him to do in court?
Yeah.
What you expect?
Man,
I would have told him though, for real myself, like, take the plea, go on and get back to work. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even wanted him caught up in my bullshit. Yeah. If I was supposed to be taking care of him, I wouldn't even want him in that.
Yeah.
At least one of us will be out and free and doing what we supposed to be doing. Hold us down while I'm in here.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Especially if you know that man ain't had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Go on and clear that man's name.
Didn't they summon him down there or something like that? Out of Young Thug control, like to ask questions? I think
so. I don't think he had no charges for real.
Nah, he had no charge. I think they just want to talk to him about some stuff. But I mean, yeah. But I kind of see what Young Thug was saying on that. If you ain't have no, if they summoned you down there and you ain't have no charges, you could either like, man, I don't know what you're talking about, and just handle it like that. Ain't no pressure on you. Like, just tell it.
I think he was in jail too at first. Then they let him out after that.
I can't remember. Man. All these folks in jail, and I can't keep
him and the other guy. All three of them was in jail.
Oh, trio, man.
Trio.
Damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if they ain't really had nothing on you, he ain't had to say nothing for real. Yeah. You would have been straight.
Yeah. Damn,
but a person who ain't used to that. But he said Gunna had done been in prison before. But see, that's another reason why I would have cleared the man's name so he can get on back.
Yeah, well.
Like, man, I don't want you in no more trouble, folks.
That's crazy, man.
Especially if you caught up in my mess, I'm gonna clear your name off the rip.
Yeah. But yeah, they got them in the interrogation room. They got a little bit out of Gunner, much as they can. But I mean, it ain't hurting that though. But I don't know, it's all this snitching and stuff, man.
You better just stay out of that shit. Don't put yourself in them type of situations.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, part of the YSL stuff and whatever happened, whatever come with it, you part of it. You know what I'm saying? But it what it is. Though. But yeah, man, look, we finna gonna get into the first jersey, man. We talking about Young Thug and Gunna, like some Atlanta stuff and like all this ATL stuff, man. Oh yeah, another thing too, man. I don't condone that rat Atlanta stuff, folks saying. All that rat Atlanta, like, talking about like Atlanta just full of snitches and stuff.
Nah, cause there's a lot of artists and people from Atlanta that's genuine and real. Don't
that ain't
that
fair.
type of stuff.
Cause a couple folk that want to mess the game up in Atlanta, you gonna blame the whole? No, they crazy, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Cause you let me real. You got people in New York like Frank Lucas and people that certified gangsters for real. They was caught snitching. They gangsters, like, so we can't gonna just put that on. I ain't saying what Young Thug and them did right. I ain't covering up for them. I'm just saying New York and a lot of other places too don't have snitches in their city, like well-known cities and stuff. And come on, man, can't just put that on Atlanta like that. These just a couple people. This ain't the whole city. So last time I don't remember Outkast snitching on nobody. I don't remember Goody Mob snitching on nobody. I mean, I don't remember Lil Scrappy snitching on nobody. I mean, it's a lot of people in the, what I'm saying, in the city low. So, what I'm saying, I'm from Columbia, but Columbia is part of Georgia. We ain't gonna, I feel you putting Rattline on it, you making Georgia get a bad name too. Like, we ain't gonna just put that on them, on like the whole city like that, or the state or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but, but it what it is though. But, yeah, man, we're going to get into the first jersey, man. And like I said, we talking about Atlanta artists and Atlanta ATL. So we been to keep it in the ATL, though, man, because this dude, he from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? He from ATL. And speaking of Georgia, like this, he did something big for Georgia, but he did it twice. He did it 2 times, though. He didn't just do it 1 time. He did it twice. You know what I'm saying? Dude just came and, man, he came through and gave a breath of fresh air to like a lot of people, man, that been waiting on this, man. But who you talking about though? Do y'all know what's going on right now? Well, we finna bring it to the forefront, man. The jersey finna pull out now, the first jersey, this dude right here, man. Y'all see this right here, man? 2022 patch, National Championship patch, number 13. Y'all see the Georgia patch? Yeah, y'all see Georgia Bulldog, man, represent for the Bulldog. Yeah. Yeah, man. But who we talking about though? Stetson Bennett, man. Stetson Bennett the 4th, man. Yeah. That man brought 2 championships. 2 championships, man, to Georgia, man. Y'all know about that, man. Yeah. Yep. Stetson Bennett, man. Stetson Bennett, like I said, man, he from Atlanta. He came up, man, and Stetson Bennett, man, he like I said, he one of them underdogs, man. He from Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, Stetson Bennett ain't snitch on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Stetson Bennett ain't snitching, you know what I'm saying? He from Atlanta, born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Born and raised. So I'm just saying what we talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Stetson Bennett, man. I got to show love to Stetson Bennett, man, because like he came up and they gave him a shot. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was a backup for the longest, man. But the one was starting, he was hurt so much. He kept getting hurt, so that's why Stetson kept getting the shot to get in the game. And and do what he do, man. And so I mean, come on, man. He came in there, showed and proved. He first came in there, he did all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was here and there, so. But then, you know, he worked his way up. You know what I'm saying? They started winning more games. And next thing you know, man, the boy got down. I mean, if y'all don't know, the objective for Georgia is like, gotta be Alabama, man. That's like really objective. Like, if you from Georgia, you know the objective. You got to be Alabama, man. And knocking on the door so long.
Yeah, and they just caught hell with Florida State. I told them boys they weren't gonna be able to beat Florida.
Yeah.
No, I got to deal with it every day at work. So Alabama, working in Alabama. So
yeah, man.
I
Florida State.
I got to brag whenever I can.
Florida State put that work on them, man. You know, I know it's all subject, but I told a homeboy, man, I said, man, I always wish like Deion. Yeah, I know he coached at Colorado. They threw the money at him, and you know he getting paid and doing the thing. But I always wish Deion had coached for Florida State. Brought a championship back to his alma mater like that. That been big, like, cause he known at Florida State, and the Deion was coaching there. I think he went for the job, but they turned him down or something. Like, damn, you turn Deion down like that. Well, I can just imagine Shador, and then Deion and Travis Hunt and all them boys at Florida State, but they would have showed out, but.
And they got some new Deons coming out on the 15th of this month, so
yeah.
I'm gonna try and cop them guys.
Yeah, I heard the Deion that's out, like, you know, like the popular Deion. I heard they redoing them, and but I heard they gonna be like some Shador shoes though. Shador got some shoes coming out, look kind of like Deion's.
That's what's up.
Like that, but
keeping the legacy going.
Yeah, like I think like he got them shoes and like they passing them shoes down to be like Shador shoes or something like that. I like, damn, you know. Cause you know stuff like that, they don't really matter to Deion no more. He done did what he did. He just want everybody to shine now, man. So, and but yeah, man. Stetson Bennett though, he brought 2 national championships to Georgia, man. Like, come on, man. Like a lot of people. A lot of people say he a system quarterback. You know, like he. You know, people say you're a system quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like a game
changer.
Yeah,
that's Cam Newton.
Well, I know. Yeah, he's a system quarterback. Cause you got a game changer, then a game manager. So basically they'll try to put Stetson like a game manager. Like, you know what I'm saying? He do good long as he stay within the system. But I mean, you know, to me though, man, at the end of the day,
whatever it take to get it done.
Yeah, as long as you get it done though, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause I know he was talking about with Jalen Hurts. He a game manager. You know, he don't got the tangibles to do it like really like skillfully on his own, this and that. But to me, you ask me, he do, because the way he runs, scramble, he always make the right play, even when the play. To me, a game changer is the play done broke up and it ain't going like it's supposed to, and instead of throwing over here, he got them in tight coverage. So you do a spin out and do like and run the other way or something. Like, I mean, you making moves, you making it happen.
Like a quarterback that scramble, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you know, to me, a game manager staying in the pocket, X's and O's. I'm going exactly by how the playbook saying, and even if it go wrong, I'm just gonna get a sack because I don't want to mess the play up.
Yeah,
like that's a game manager to me.
Yeah, like Vic definitely was a game changer.
Yeah,
because he used to run out of the pocket all the time.
Yeah, that's it, man.
He changed the way how y'all practice everything.
Yeah,
you can't even stick to the script with Vic because he ain't in the pocket. He way over here somewhere. So now you got to see what you gonna do.
Yeah.
What's plan B?
Yeah. But yeah, man. Stetson Bennett though, man. Like I said, he won them 2 championships, man, and I think Stetson Bennett though, man, I think he went to college for like 5 years. I think he was in Georgia like 5 years. I think he played like a 5th year or something like that. I know, cause Stetson was older than like the regular college player. Cause like the college player, they'd be like 22, like, you know, 21. I think Stetson was like 25, 24.
Yeah, he had 4,000 500 plus yards passing.
Yeah. You had to be. You had to be in college a lot of years to get numbers like that. But them damn the NFL numbers, man. That man had an NFL career in college.
Facts.
Yeah, like damn. But I mean, it what it is though, man. I mean,
Stetson Bennett the fourth.
I mean, Stetson, man, they ain't have to goddamn Cologne, but
Stetson Fleming.
Yeah, man.
Bennett.
Damn, but the fourth. They ain't got the fourth, but yeah, they But Stetson, man, he won them rings, man, and he won the national championship. He won like the MVP for the game and stuff like that. Man, that was a big thing that Georgia did around them time, man, because Georgia, they were knocking on the door so many times to beat Alabama. Like Nick Saban with that, just couldn't get over the hump every year. We'll get them next year. We'll get them next year. I got so sick of that. I got tired of it, man. And finally, they made it over the hump, man. They did it twice, too, man. I like, what? So, yeah, man, like, shout out to Georgia. But, Stetson Bennett, after he left Georgia, he got drafted to the Rams. And then, like, right before a game started, he caught a DUI and all that mess, man. Like, but a lot of people saying Bennett had like a drinking problem too, man. But the thing is, I don't know, man. He just couldn't shake that drinking. He was like, he had like a little alcohol problem, man. But I think to me that would, and then when he went to the Rams, he had like a long, they gave him a long leave, like I forgot what they call it, a non-sick leave or something like that. But he had to handle some business. And then the coach McVay was saying something talking about, people go through stuff but some things might be bigger than others. So I guess I don't know, they trying to sweep a problem on the rug he had, cause he was gone for like a long minute. He was gone. Then he finally came back, but I mean he ain't never really been the same like that no more. Like he ain't really been out there. He just ain't really been like who he's supposed to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like how he was in Georgia. He just kind of, falling on the radar like a backup type quarterback. But, I mean, I guess he does somebody get hurt. But, yeah, he far from what he used to be in Georgia, man. I think when he left college, he got on drinking like real heavy, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But, yeah, it what it is, though, But, Stetson Bennett. Anything you want to say about Stetson, man? Or?
66 touchdowns in college, 64%. What more can I say? Like you said, he had an NFL career in college, basically.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. So, I mean, shout out to Bennett, Stetson. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, he was named after the cologne. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe mom and dad were old school. Stetson kind of like like an old school type of cologne, you know what I'm saying?
Like an old school name, period.
Yeah, Stetson too. Like, the name is old school, like, you know what I'm saying? But I hear Stetson though, like I think an old school vibe, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Yeah, he rushed over 1,000 yards.
Oh yeah, he always ran. He run the ball, like he definitely gonna run the ball. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Stetson, man. He brought us 2 championships, man, to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? It would have been back to back to back. I want to do the 3-peat, man, but it what it is though, man. I think Stetson was gone around that time. They had a chance to do the 3-peat. Yeah, matter of fact, he was gone. He was in the NFL then, or he was on that league, but I believe Stetson was there. They would have found a way to get the 3-peat. He was comfortable in that system, man. He was comfortable in that system, man. I know they would have 3-peat if he would have. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It what it is, man. We'll never know, but hey, we'll take the 2 championships he brought. You know what I'm saying? I'll show the jersey again, the old Stetson. Stetson Bennett.
And they got the national champions patch on there.
National championship patch, you know what I'm saying? 2022 on there. Yeah, man.
We got a rep for GA, man.
Yeah, Georgia, man. Yeah, especially my that beat Alabama. Got a rep for him. Like, come on, man. Like, dude did his thing, though, man. Stetson did his thing. I got to give it to him, man. He did his thing. Yeah. Bulldog, man. Shout out to the Bulldog, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Stetson Bennett, man. You know what I'm saying? AKA the man named after the cologne, man. You know what I'm saying? I know the Stetson cologne been out for years, so I'm pretty sure.
I got an old classmate by the name of Stetson, man. Shouts out.
Yeah, man.
Shouts out to my classmate Stetson.
Yeah, man. But you know, Stetson Bennett the fourth. So if you Stetson Bennett the fourth, that means your dad and your granddad, great granddad, had that name too. Stetson. So I guess Stetson just been getting passed down the line, man.
Well, he gotta have a son and name him Stetson.
Stetson the fifth. Yeah, man. So yeah, you know that boy with them Rams. Like I said, he ain't doing too much, but that's fine though. He got 2 college championships for Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's all I really care about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess by the time he made it to the NFL, he just felt like he was established already.
Yeah, man. But
by
you know,
that time, a lot of times that's what happened. People lose their hunger.
Yeah. But you know, he had a little drinking problem in Georgia. They just kept it on the rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But and then, you know, you had college coaches, they be more hands on you than like a pro. Cause you know, when you go to the pro, the coach is like, hey, look, I really don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? Long you make it to the film session, the meetings, the practices. But you know, in college, they
on you.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, you got curfew and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, room check, all that stuff, kind of like damn near like the army and stuff. So yeah, they more hands on, cause you know, the coaches in college look at them more like, you know, like teenagers. Like, I gotta make sure they're on the right path.
Yeah, you ain't made it yet.
Yeah. But see, when you to the pros, like, you're a grown down man. Like, you know to get here, you know to do that. That's what you went to college for, to learn this stuff. So, you know to be mature and do this stuff. So I guess, you know, when you're in the NFL, you just do it how you want to do it.
Oh yeah, not to change the subject or nothing.
It's all good.
But while we still on football, I wanted to ask you about how you felt about what's going on with your boy Travis Hunter.
Man, Travis Hunter, you talking about the I know what's going on with, like, okay, I know they got married, and then what else happened? I mean, it's so much stuff going on with Travis Hunter. I know what they saying about he getting a divorce or something.
Yeah, I read it.
But you know, I heard though that was a rumor though.
Oh, and that's what I was basically asking.
Yeah, okay.
Because I ain't hear fully what was going on with that.
Yeah, I heard though it was a magazine. It's like I forgot the name of that magazine, but they do a lot of tea gossiping. And it's one of them magazines, like, I can't think of the name of that magazine, but it's one of them things like 50% could be true, 50% bull. And then, you know what I'm saying, then so went to the source, and but I ain't go to the source. I don't know Travis Hunter at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know none of them folk. But I seen somebody that was close to like Shador. And you know, I know Shador people know Travis Hunter good, but he said, you know, I know a lot of people want to run with it, you know. He was like, that it ain't true. He said, you know, I don't know what really going on behind the scenes.
That's
but
good though.
Yeah, so
that's
yeah.
Good to
Me
know,
too though, man. Cause I don't, man.
I was finna say that's too soon.
Yeah. Then they said she just had a baby too.
I was finna say that's too soon.
Yeah, like damn. I mean, at the end of the day, if she did decide to do it,
we told him.
Yeah, like
everybody tried to tell him, but it's his life.
Shit. Stetson said though, man, I ain't studying it. Only goddamn my baby got down that bottle. No, man. But Stetson, man, he did his thing though, man. But yeah, they said that was a rumor though with Travis Hunter.
That's good.
They said it ain't true, man. I don't like to hear that about nobody. When I heard it, I was feeling bad. Like, man, I hope this ain't true for real.
Yeah, I was finna say she ain't waste no time.
Yeah, they said they're false rumors and stuff. They got it from this magazine, Tea Sipping, some magazine.
I I was finna say she ain't waste no time. 30 days.
Shit. But let's visit this same topic next year. See what happened next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, that's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? And then she's so devious acting with her actions. People automatically gonna run with it because they know how she is. It ain't like we gotta look into it. They automatically gonna believe it because it's her. How she moving, man. But I don't know, man. Like, they said she had a baby too. I don't know how true that is. They saying she had a baby. They said she was pregnant, and she was pregnant during the wedding reception and all that. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I ain't studying them, man. They got them. They gonna do how they gonna do it, man. But we're gonna keep you updated on that story, man. But like I said, shout out to Stetson Bennett. Did his moment. You know what I'm saying? Talk about he got them 2 rings for Georgia.
Yes, sir.
And man, Stetson, man, we appreciate it, man. Cause, you know,
I sure appreciate it, giving me them bragging rights.
Yeah, cause them Alabama fans.
Work and let them have it.
Yeah, them Alabama fans, but they were just too much, man.
I'm telling you,
I'm talking about, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I had to dig deep, man. When we like, you know, when you lose, your team lose, it ain't really too much you can say. Cause like the main objective of talking stuff, like which team won, everything else fall under that. So if your team lost, there ain't too much you can say, but I still hit low blow. That's why y'all ain't got no professional team. You know what I'm saying? I used to like be throwing jabs at them like, yeah, when y'all win y'all championship, y'all go get y'all championship hat, y'all gotta come to Georgia. Cause y'all ain't got a big mall like that. You know what I'm saying? You bought all your Alabama gear in Georgia. Like, I don't know, I just be trying to say stuff, man, cause they used to be doing too damn much. Like, man, y'all doing too much. But then
that's another thing I ain't never understood though, Hen. Like, if you go to Alabama, you ain't gonna see no Georgia stuff. You don't see Georgia stuff like that.
Not at all.
Like when you come to Georgia, you see Alabama stuff, Georgia stuff, everybody else. But
so basically, we show love, but they don't.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. But
you ain't gonna see no Georgia and Alabama like that.
You ain't gonna never see it. That's like, it damn near banned over there. But over here, you go to a little shop or somewhere. You'll have an Alabama hat, Alabama skull cap.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Alabama shirt.
That's simply because they like to shop over here.
Exactly. That's why they do it. See? Prove the point right there. Y'all always
go to Alabama.
Alabama
like
fans always over here. That's what they tell you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, too, not even just that. There's a lot of people I know that they don't even rock with Alabama for like going to the city. But they always repping Alabama. I know you seen that online.
Oh, yeah. I got family members who do that. Been in Georgia all their life. But they bandwagon. See, I know people that's like that in every sport. Whoever winning, that's who they with. I ain't never been like that.
Yeah, I ain't need the bandwagon stuff, man. I know a few people like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You done been Georgia all your life. But soon as Alabama winning, you an Alabama fan.
Yeah, that's lame though.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like stuff like that.
Stay on your side of the gate.
That make me look at you crazy.
Look at you like a fraud.
It might not even have nothing to do with sports. I'm just looking at you crazy.
As a person.
Just because,
if you have a mind state,
why would you even do that?
You got a mind state to think like that. It make you think towards that person. What else they'll do?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, man, I feel that though. That's why people like look at people different. Like they just like moving different, man. That's a fraud.
Some people stand on morals and principles and stuff like that, and some people they just don't. They don't care. They don't have no kind of standards on nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Like, dang, you just tag along to anything.
Yeah. That's crazy. But you know, it's what it is though. But look. Stetson Bennett, he know what side he on. He represent the Georgia side, you know what I'm saying?
GA, baby.
So yeah, man, you know. But shout out to Athens, you know what I'm saying, where the Georgia stadium is, Athens, Georgia, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this Stetson Bennett, man.
Man, shouts out to some of my people in Alabama, but
I know a few people in Alabama too.
Ever catch me wearing nothing Alabama? I'm sorry. I'm Georgia to the core. You ain't gonna never see me wearing Alabama. I'm sorry.
And like I said it before,
I just couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I can't.
I can't either, but I hate to tell y'all this. Hey, look, I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm be honest, y'all. I hate to say this, all people out there, but you probably never ever on this podcast see an Alabama jersey. I'm sorry. If you looking for that, just go on unsubscribe now. I'm sorry. Just go ahead, cause if that's what you waiting on, you never gonna see that.
And I was seeing people from Alabama with posts like that before the game. If you hate Alabama, you might as well block me now. And then y'all lost.
Man, block they damn self. Man, they know the vibe, man. Shit, Georgia still got them looking good out here too.
I don't hate y'all. I just don't like y'all.
Yeah. Basically. For real.
I ain't wearing no Alabama. I'm sorry.
Me either, man. Only AI represent if it was like a Atlanta Braves. Cause you know Atlanta and Alabama got the same A.
It's similar.
Just different color.
Yeah,
but same
similar,
A.
but nah.
But that's the only AI rock, you know. But that AI rock, that's Georgia though. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta Braves. So yeah, man. So you know what it is. But yeah, man, this Stetson Bennett, you know what I'm saying, segment 1. You know what I'm saying? We talk about a lot of Atlanta on this segment, man. A lot of Young Thug and Stetson Bennett and the objective Stetson Bennett, but we had to speak on that Young Thug too, man. A lot of Atlanta stuff going on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this Stetson Bennett the 4th. And yeah, man, that's what it is, man. Thank you for bringing them 2 championships to the crib. And we'll get back to y'all segment 2, man.
My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine or Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
What going on, y'all? What up? Pull Out Game Podcast back, segment 2. It's your boy Hen checking back on in, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, want to blame back again.
Yeah, man.
I'm here.
Yeah, man. Segment 2. Like I said, I had fun talking about, Stetson Bennett, you know what I'm saying? And speaking on the Young Thug situation. Young Thug pointing fingers, man. I'm sorry. That was crazy. But like I said, Atlanta, you got your good and bad though. But that's everywhere though. You got your good and bad with the good, everything understood. But I want to speak on something bad right now, and not called, bringing up. We want to bring up negativity. We just want to bring some things to the forefront on like stuff that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff that need to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Of course, gonna get to the next jersey, but I like to speak on life situation too, man. You know what I'm saying? Life be lifing around here, man.
Yeah, some conversations need to be had.
Yeah, man. This a local thing that happened, but it happens all over the world though. So it's kind of local and it's not local. But we're gonna speak on it being local and not local. But it was a situation happened, you know what I'm saying, in Columbus, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? The city we be repping. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, this a dicey, touchy situation, man, but it gotta be said. But look, man, what happened? It was a girl, she was pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Got pregnant, you know how the steps go, and she ended up having a baby, and as soon as she had the baby, she dumped the baby in like a motel dumpster. And, and I think one of the employees heard the baby crying. And they took the baby and, took it to the hospital. I guess ran some tests and stuff, make sure the baby was all right and stuff like that. But they said the baby was in the dumpster for like, I don't even know how long. I can't remember how long they said the baby was in the dumpster though. But I want to say 6 to 8 hours the baby been there. It was like 6 to 8 hours the baby just in there.
I didn't even know it was that long.
Yeah, it was 6 to 8 hours.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, that's how long it was. So I mean, that's a long time. Like a baby in the dumpster just coming into the world, don't know nothing but. I ain't being funny when I say that, but don't know nothing but the dumpster.
Innocent.
Yeah, and just like in the dumpster like that, man.
I know that stuff like that with a woman like my mama. I remember I was talking with my mom about it. She was real heartbroken and mad over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yeah.
She can't stand stuff like that.
Yeah.
Any real woman will feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
On something like that when it comes to a baby. Because, you know, women are nurturers. The real women.
Mm-hmm.
That touch them to the heart, to the core, like even more so than it would a man. So I just seen how my mom, how she was taking the news from that. She ain't like that at all. I ain't like it either, but it touched her to the core just for being a woman. Like,
yeah.
And like some women, they just ain't got it in them.
Mm-hmm.
They just ain't got it in them, period. Like, it's there, but it ain't there for some women.
Yeah, I don't even know if I look, you know what I'm saying? Because me and my mama tight, so, you know, my mama represent baby pictures and...
Yeah, she
You
a
know.
real woman.
Yeah.
Your mama probably felt the same way when she heard about it, or if she heard about it.
Yeah, she was talking about that too. But, you know, I don't know how I look at my mama. I'm just speaking in general, because my mama represented. But I don't know how I would look at my mama, or how could anybody, I ain't going to just say my mama, I'm just going to say a mama in general. I don't see how a kid growed up, like they all grown now. I don't see how they could look at their mama the same, knowing your mama left you for dead like that.
In the trash.
And really, only person that really helped that situation out was the baby. Because if when the baby started crying, that's when people noticed that the baby was in the dumpster. So what if the baby was never crying? You would have never known the baby was in there. So the baby really helped itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
It
by the
would
baby,
been more trash piled on
that's
top
what I'm saying. You know?
Or the trash truck could have came and just got the dumpster and
Yeah, and just
anything.
Cause you know what happened when they take that stuff to the other, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the little landfill and all that, man, that crazy.
Yeah, I immediately, my first thought when I heard that was Brenda's Got a Baby by Tupac.
Yeah, see, Tupac, man, he don't get no credit for stuff that he did. Like, people ain't doing songs like that no more. They just rap about, you know, how many mollies in their pocket.
You remember on the video when the girl was walking away from the dumpster and then she heard the baby?
Oh yeah, and then she jumped.
Yeah,
like that was deep. Like
something right there.
Like
It'll make a real mama turn back around and be like, man, what I'm thinking about?
Yeah.
I don't care if you scared, nervous, anything. A real mama ain't gonna leave her baby like that.
Yeah.
I don't even think she would have put her in there in the first place, but just from hearing that baby cry in the background, that should have been enough for you to go back and get your baby.
Yeah, I mean, that I just thought about that too. Like when she jumped on the video,
Yeah.
it let you know, like, yeah, damn, it got real. Like this ain't no pretend stuff. Like
Yeah, that's
I really
serious.
just threw my own baby in the dump. Like that was like
That might be the realest song ever made in hip hop, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Brenda's Got a Baby, because that stuff still happening to this day.
Yeah, man, like Tupac, man. Yeah, that definitely. If it ain't one, it's in top 3.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Yeah, like that's a. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So a lot of people, you know, I hate to go back there, but like, okay, rappers like Young Thug, he was on the interview talking about how real he is. I'm a real this, real that. But I mean, people think, or a lot of rappers, they think they just being real because they rapping street stuff. That make you real. Like, no, that Brenda Got a Baby, they keep your head up. That's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's real talk right there.
Yeah, and I can't even name a Young Thug song where I get them type of jewels.
Yeah, like
Tupac
yeah.
was giving.
For real though, like
You don't even know what he be saying most of the time.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he going off the image. Like he ain't putting it to me. I don't see him putting it in his music though. I'm talking about Young Thug. Like I don't see it. So, but Pop, he always represented, man. Like he did though, man. Damn, man.
And see, that's the edge I gave him over Biggie, because Biggie was more lyrical.
Yeah.
He could spit more lyrical than Tupac. But Tupac was giving you jewels.
Mm-hmm.
Like Biggie rarely ever had songs where he was just giving you jewels.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't get that from Biggie.
Yeah.
I just got his lyrical content.
Yeah.
But Tupac, he could get lyrical sometimes, but mainly his lyrics was just powerful. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call him more lyrical than Biggie. in that on that standpoint.
He more versatile for like the content of the music. You know what I'm saying?
He go more in depth.
Yeah, cause you know he
matters of the heart.
You know, then like I say he'll do Brenda's Got a Baby. Then he'll do a song like Do for Love, like Sucker for Love type.
Love that song.
Then he'll come up with Ambitious of a Rider. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I Want a Heaven Gotta Get Up. Like, he just all over the place in good ways.
That Sucker for Love song, that's like one of my favorite songs of all time, bro.
Mine too, like.
I remember listening to that going through a breakup, bro. Yeah. Oh my God, that's all I could listen to with that song.
But you know, people, they don't, these days, they wouldn't admit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't do a song like that and admit it on the record. For like, yeah, I went through this. Like, you know, even though she was kind of playing me, I still liked her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she took me through a lot of stuff. Because most time these days, people try to make themselves look good and look like the player, like Pop. Like, look, man, this is what happened. That's why I like. That's why I used to like Pop, man. I mean, used to, but I'm just saying, still do. But I'm just saying, like, when his music was out then, like, yeah, he just had that real. That's real, man. Pop, man. Man, I don't get no realer than what they do coming up with, man. They just don't, man.
Yeah, and then,
you know what I'm saying?
Then on top of that, just being so young to be able to put out so much great music, that was just amazing to me.
Yeah, I had a homeboy, he said, the other day, crazy too, he said like, I ain't know Pop was that young. I thought Pop was older than that. I like, yeah, it seemed like that caught it. That content he would give me. He would give me content like an old soul. Like you could tell like he done been down that road before. Like he wise. It make him feel older. But yeah, Pac and Biggie 24. I know Biggie was 24, Pac was 25. Like damn.
And to put out so much at a young age.
Yeah, like you know, I like even Biggie though. Like Biggie wasn't dropping jewels. He wasn't dropping jewels like Pac, but the way he was rhyming and just controlling the mic and just you know like he been there for like 30 years.
True MC.
Yeah, so it's like they both looked ahead of their time though.
Yeah, they both was great in their own right.
Yeah, but I see you saying with Pop though. Pop just, man, he just the storytelling and just the thoughts and Pop, man, he just knew how to paint pictures on stuff, man. He just did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, another thing too I want to speak on real quick, you know, as far as like the abortion. Cause I know at first, you know, they had it where you could have an abortion. Now they got it where I think the reason she had the baby because they'll turn you around now. Cause I think now you could, back in the day, you could have an abortion, but now I think if you like 3 weeks or longer, you gotta keep the baby. And you know how many female, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you can't slip up no more. I think that's why she had the baby. I don't know, maybe she just didn't have the money to get an abortion.
You know they got that Plan B thing.
Oh yeah, that's the closest thing you can get right now. Like you better go on. I mean, if you didn't mean to drop it in, better goddamn go get your Plan B. Now I don't know Plan B though, $60, $70. Them things high, but they high though because they know people need them. They probably gonna go more than that now because they know it's tough to get an abortion now. So you know what I mean? If female though don't had a late period and you know, I mean basically, you know what I mean, the female don't find out they pregnant like a month later or like I'm 5 weeks pregnant. It's too late then. You gotta go through it now.
Yeah, it's been women who've been months pregnant and I ain't even know.
That's what I'm saying. Now you gotta get up on it. Like right soon you have sex, you gotta
be checking.
Yeah, like for real. Like every little day. Cause 3 weeks, man, I'm talking about they said 3 weeks and up.
Yeah, that's a small window.
It is though, man, cause you could easily get caught slipping on that. Then you got to have it. But you know, like abortion too. I don't think it's right though that, you know, the government telling women what to do with their baby though. I mean, well, not baby, but their bodies.
I agree. You
know what I'm saying? Cause like say, what if she got raped or something? You know what I'm saying? Like she gotta keep it. She gotta keep it now and all that. Like, like you had to go through all that and they gotta keep it like that. It just, man, I don't think they looking at the long term picture of that, man. Just be honest, but you know. But it what it is though, man. But yeah, we just want to speak on that, man. Yeah. Life just, I don't know, man. It just don't change, man. Just stuff ain't how it used to be and it's just different now, man. It's just different. But you know. But look, man, we finna
damn, shit done changed.
A lot too.
Biggie.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, we finna abort from this conversation. We finna jump into the next jersey. And the next jersey we finna pull out is, he a legend. I don't know, I got a homeboy too. He told me, my homeboy T Lee, he told me a story about this dude too, man. We're gonna talk about that too. That was crazy. He told me that. It was wild business, man. But the jersey we talking about, like I say, he a legend. He handled his business. He did his thing. And
His second time on the show, ain't it?
yeah, matter of fact, it damn sure is too. Yep. Yeah, that first one was woo, but yeah, that thing was cold. But look, the second jersey that we finna pull out. And this the second time this player been on the podcast. This is his jersey.
Dub C, man.
But you see, you kind of do that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't talking about West Side Connection.
No, man. Dub C, that's why. But yeah, the jersey finna pull out. Y'all check this out, man. Legendary, man. Legendary. Man, hold up, man. Hold up. San Diego number 13.
Who that is?
Who that is, man? And it ain't just nobody baby daddy.
That's just my baby.
Yeah, man. San Diego, man. Y'all see the vibes, man. See the vibes? Yeah.
Wilton Norman Chamberlain.
Yeah, man. Wilt Chamberlain, man.
August 21st, 1936.
And when he was born, what?
Yeah, Wilt just had a birthday. I ain't know that.
Mm-hmm. Wilt the Stilt, man. Yeah, man. Wilt Chamberlain, man. But see, this Wilt Chamberlain jersey, San Diego Conquistadors.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is ABA jersey. This for he even like, you know what I'm saying? No, matter of fact, we're gonna speak on that too. This after his NBA career. But I'm gonna tell you how he got with these boys though. Cause the ABA was still going on when the NBA was going on, but we're gonna speak on that, man. Yeah. Wilt Chamberlain, man. Wilt the Stilt, man. Wilt say he don't knock down goddamn over. I don't know how many goods he say he knocked down, man. I know we talked about that last. I had pulled out the Philadelphia Warriors.
He said over 10,000?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, man. Like I said, he pulled like the Philadelphia Warriors jersey. I pulled that out. Cause like I said, a lot of people think the 76ers is the Philadelphia Warriors who he was with. That, you know, they hadn't changed the name yet. But yeah, Wilt Chamberlain, man. Yeah, you know, let's speak on what my boy said though. He said some crazy stuff about Wilt. He said, I think somebody asked Wilt, is it raining?
Oh yeah, I seen
that. Yeah, then Wilt like, yeah, it raining. And then he spit on him.
He spit on the man.
Yeah,
in the elevator.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He
like
asked him how was the weather up there.
Yeah, something like that. He said, yeah, I was like, damn. And then he said it's raining. And he spit on the man. You think that's where that saying came from? Like, you ain't gonna spit on me and tell me it's raining, or you ain't gonna piss on me and tell me it's raining. You know how folks be saying that.
Could have been.
Might have came from that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. I always thought it was like one of the worst things you could do.
Yeah, spit on somebody. Yeah. Yeah, man.
But you know, he could have took it as maybe some disrespect from him asking him something like that. You know, like people don't take kindly to certain stuff. Like when people sound like they trying to be funny or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I forgot the dude's name play for the Eagles. He had spit on Dak Prescott the first game. And he spit on, like, it was a lot of spit came out. And then went all in his jersey and everything.
Yeah, see that.
I was like, they
you just asking for a fight.
Yeah, they kicked him. They kicked him out the game, and he gonna get a fine. I think he gonna get some more suspension time too.
Or worse.
Yeah, man. I said, shit, damn, a game. He needs some more game. Then he spit on, went all in his. They showed the slow motion, went all in his jersey, and all in with his equipment, his football equipment. I was like, damn.
Yeah, like you don't even want some people touching you. What make you think your spit is okay to be on somebody. Like,
Yeah,
that's just, you really crossing the line when you do stuff like that.
yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm like, yeah, but but Wilt Chamberlain, man, like I said, he was a force in the league. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest centers of all time. You know what I'm saying? He went to battle with Kareem, and like they had their battles too, man. But Kareem was handling business, man. He just couldn't do nothing with Kareem. I mean, they battled like for the stats. Wilt held his own, but like
Wilt was old at that time.
yeah.
Kareem was the young boy coming in, the new thing coming in.
Yeah, for real though, man. But
I like watching them battles, especially all them battles with him and Kareem going at it. I love going back watching that.
I remember. You remember when Chris Paul was supposed to go to the Lakers with Kobe?
They wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be him and Melo going with Kobe, but they wouldn't let it happen.
Well, I know Carmelo was. I know they were in talks to him. He's supposed to be going to the Heat with Bosh and them boys. I remember that one though.
I remember they were trying to get Melo and Chris Paul to play with Kobe, but they wouldn't let that go through.
Yeah, I didn't know that with Carmelo. I remember with the Chris Paul. I remember Carmelo attached to with like the Heat.
Yeah, that was gonna be crazy.
But I ain't gonna lie, even with that Chris Paul by itself, in them days with Kobe, I was like, damn, they cheating now. I was saying like, damn, that gonna be crazy. Like
that's just like you remember back in the days. Let's say we picking teams.
Mm-hmm.
The two best players end up on the same team. What everybody else gonna say? Nah, that's domination.
Yeah, that kind of what
I gotta switch that up.
That what that was though. Chris Paul and Kobe, man, they were both in their prime too.
Shouts out to my boy Danny Willis, man. They used to do us like that all the time back in the day. Oh nah, y'all both can't be on team. That's domination. Playing ball in the backyard.
Yeah. Yeah, man, Chris Paul, man, but they vetoed it. It's some stuff about, like the Hornets. They or was he with the Pelicans then? Was it the Pelicans or the Hornets? I can't remember. I won't say he with the Hornets then. Cause they switched their name so much, but it's something they vetoed it cause the Hornets they wasn't a regular team. They was like, I guess they was established by the league. The league itself owned the Hornets, so they could do block trades and do what they want. And I guess they felt like they were cheating. I guess I don't know, but they blocked that shit, man. I was like, damn, that's crazy though. If he Chris Paul would have got a ring if he was with Kobe.
I remember when they first came with that lockout junk. I was like, what the hell is the lockout?
Yeah, they been doing that. I mean, they did that in a court basketball, and they did in baseball, and yeah, they did in football. They done did all three. I'm like, damn, man, like it one time baseball they did. I ain't think they were gonna ever come back. I thought baseball was through.
Like, yeah, see, I ain't understand that when I was younger.
Yeah, the salary cap and
like what the hell is a lockout?
Trying to get that money right. Yeah, they ain't getting that money. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I brought up that Chris Paul and that Kobe situation, cause it's crazy because they happened that Chris Paul supposed to went to the Lakers. And the reason I brought that up, cause Wilt Chamberlain, how he got with the San Diego Conquistadors, like he had his whole NBA career, he done went through it. So what he finna do was he became the head coach for San Diego. And then when he became the head coach, he became a player too. He was a player and a coach. And the thing was, he left the Lakers. He retired, so-called retired. And then when he came back, he said he want to be a coach. And when he want to be a coach, he said he wanted to play too. But the Lakers like, oh hell no, you still playing with us. Like when you left, your last time you left, and you still in the contract. You know what I'm saying? For the player, you were with us. So since you don't want to play with us no more, you can't play with nobody. So they vetoed him that he couldn't be a player. He could coach, but he couldn't be a player though. So they blocked that too.
Yeah, they used to try to block Wilt all the time on stuff like that. You remember he had a season where he barely even shot the ball. He just wanted to focus on defense and passing. He had a season like that where he just ain't even. Kobe even did it one time where he just stopped shooting and started passing the ball. Then they was begging him to shoot.
Yeah, I think
because his team was trash.
Yeah, he did to teach. I feel they be doing teachable lesson because they know the outcome. You know what I'm saying? They be knowing the outcome what's gonna happen. They already know. So, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's what it is though, man. You know, Wilt Chamberlain, man. That Wilt Chamberlain, they say Wilt Chamberlain, like when he was a coach for the Conquistador, like he used to skip a lot of them games just to go sign autograph. He had like autograph sign card. They were saying, you know, around that time, he really didn't want to be a coach or a player. He had a book he just came out with. He said, I forgot the name of the book. I'm just a 7-foot black man that's a millionaire that live next door. So it's a long title like that. And he was promoting that book. So he really wasn't even studying like the game no more or coaching. You know what I'm saying? He was just into that book. He was trying to get that book out.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so he didn't give a damn about really playing anyway. He felt they really did him a favor. I don't really want to play anyway. I'm trying to get this book out. That man was book hustling. You know what I'm saying? He was just using the NBA and the ABA to get the book out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Wilt Chamberlain, man, they tried to block him. He blocked folks on the court. They tried to block his career, man. But you know, part of the game. Yeah, man, I'm sure they Wilt Chamberlain again though.
I love them colors in that jersey.
Yeah, man. Wilt Chamberlain, man. Wilt the Stilt, man.
Them some nice colors, man.
Yeah, man.
Colors always get me, man. I might not even be a fan of the team, but just because of the colors, I might rock it.
Mm-hmm.
The colors and the player, though.
Yeah.
I might like the player, but might not like the team.
Yeah. Yeah, the Conquistadors, man. Yeah. Wilt Chamberlain, man. All-state everything. Wilt. Yeah, man. This Wilt
Still.
Mm-hmm. His ABA days, man. This after his NBA days. You know what I'm saying? He done been there, done that. That time in the court, but like I said, he wasn't really studying. That man writing books now. You know what I'm saying? So.
And you know what I always wondered? Like, you remember on the last time we had Wilt on here.
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned that clip where it showed Wilt hitting hook shots from the 3-point line with ease.
Yeah.
I wonder why he ain't used that when he was battling Kareem, and that was Kareem moved the hook shot.
Yeah.
I ain't hardly ever see him do no hook shot on Kareem. He just was trying to get him the business.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kareem was using the hook shot.
Yeah, you using the hell out of it.
And I seen him. He probably the only one I seen block Kareem do a hook shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
everybody else couldn't stop it.
Yeah, I mean Kareem, you know, like I said, it got to the point though. I know Kareem was doing a little bit in not high school, but I can't remember if he doing it in high school. But I know in college, you know what I'm saying, UCLA, he was doing it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking maybe Wilt Chamberlain didn't want to do it because he was like,
his move, he done patented it and made it his move.
Yeah, so like, I don't think I just do
copying.
I just do it in practice, but I ain't gonna really, I don't think like I'm trying to, cause you know, back in the day, everything like with biting, that just wasn't approved back then.
But
Somebody else did.
I seen Wilt from the 3-point line.
I
ain't never seen Kareem do him from that far back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, man, Wilt, man, he was a different cat though, man. Like, I know Wilt, you do a lot of them little finger roll scoop shots he used to do, like underhanded softball.
Mm-hmm.
He treat the basketball like a softball, man. Like, damn, he got some softball skills in him.
He's so damn tall.
Yeah, he could just do what he want, man. Yeah, man. But this Wilt Chamberlain, man, all-state everything, ABA jersey. You know what I'm saying? The Conquistador, San Diego Conquistador, the ABA days, man.
But that tell you how good he was, because it was all net from the 3-point line. Hook shot.
Man.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen no long dude hit threes like that. And a hook shot.
Yeah. But probably the coach might have been like, man, don't do that in no game.
Yeah, back in the day, that was unheard of.
Yeah.
You'd get benched for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Steph Curry shots, half court, even if you make it, you getting out the game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was unheard of back then.
That's crazy.
That's a crazy shot, boy. If the coach seen you do that, a Steph Curry shot, only at the buzzer. That's the only time it was allowed.
Mm-hmm.
But during the game, and you want to pull up from the logo, you come sit down.
Mm-hmm. Come sit next to me, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this, man.
Even if you make it.
Yeah, man.
Nah, that wasn't a good shot.
Yeah. Curry really the only one that get away with this, like, and it's all good. Like, well, maybe Dame Lillard.
Even if he missed,
Yeah.
he'll be excused.
Yeah, Dame Lillard and Curry the only one I really know pulling up like that. The way they pulling up, like, But yeah, man. This Wilt, man. 10,000 women and even more points than that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this Wilt the Step, man. Holding it down, man. All stick, everything ABA jersey, man. Conquistadors, man. Say that 50 times, man. Conquistadors.
I ain't even gonna try it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn, I don't know where they came with their name, but hey.
Labradors.
Yeah, conquistadors. That's a lot of movement to say right there, man.
Yeah.
Man, put that in the spelling bee. Conquistador. But yeah, man.
C-O-N. Conquistadors.
C-O-N. I quit. I don't want no more. That's
C-O-N. Conspiracy.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, man. But yeah, this Wilt Chamberlain, man. Y'all know what's going on. But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. Segment 3, man. Up out of here, man. Hold it down, man. Yep.
My brain is exhausted, I'm thinking awkward. Lanes I make you eat a plate of sausage made from Lorraine or Bobby. I may be modest, you paying homage on crazy honor.
Yeah, what going on, y'all? What it is, man. It's your boy Hen checking back on in. You know what I'm saying?
And your man Juan Bland back again.
Yeah, man. This segment 3, Pull Out Game podcast, man. Yeah, man. Look, this the home stretch right here. You know what I'm saying? Towards the end. Like I said, appreciate everybody rocking with the Pull Out Game podcast. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Smoke signal, singing telegram. Anyway, get it to you people, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just appreciate y'all, man. But yeah, a lot of stuff been going on still. Still. And I don't know if y'all, know about Lil Boosie. A lot of y'all do. You know what I'm saying? You got Lil Boosie. Then you got his son,
Tootie Raw.
Yeah, Tootie Raw and stuff. Tootie, don't he rap? Or do he rap, or they just?
I think he be trying.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember. Was he a rapper or what?
Yeah, I think he be trying. He be putting out little stuff here and there.
Yeah, I mean, but speak on him, and of course y'all know about Charleston White. Y'all said Charleston White, man, said he don't really want to mess with Lil Boosie no more, cause he tired of picking on him or like that. He's saying, but his son keep threatening him, calling his phone, you know what I'm saying, and bringing up that when he see him, he gonna kill him or he gonna handle him and all that. And then Charleston White said he touched down in Atlanta, and old Tootie was in Atlanta, and just so happened, goddamn, they caught him with the switch, man. I ain't talking about the punishment that you get whooped with your grandmama, not that switch. I'm talking about that switch. That you know what I'm saying? That cop back and ready to shoot switch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they got him. I don't know what they gonna do to him or how they gonna handle it, but Charleston White, he was having a damn Christmas Day parade celebration. He was just jumping up and down, and he was just so happy, man. Like, I'll tell you, man, Charleston White a fool. That dude would dance on your grave, man, and like don't care nothing about it. And don't care how you feel about it. Don't care how your folk feel about it. That Charleston White, man. I know he doing a lot of that stuff for clickbait, but hey, he with it though, man. He with all that, man. He understand ratings, and that's how he do it. But
taking it too far.
Yeah, I just saying though, man. Come on, man. You living good, man. You got a little money in your pocket. I'm talking to Tootie Raw, Boosie's son. Like, man, like, why do that, man? I mean, my thing is, if your daddy really ain't worried about it like that, and he trying to avoid from that situation, you should do the same. Cause you really only doing that, Tootie Raw only doing that to Charleston White because he mad at what Charleston White be saying about his dad. If your dad trying to deflect from it, you need to. You go on about your business. Charleston White one of them type of people, if you just ignore him, that'll kill it worse. It'll make him feel even worse. He thrive off that y'all bring his name up.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all
capitalizing off of y'all, cause y'all already established.
That's what I'm saying. He recognized like, damn, they really talking about me. I'm gonna add on more. I mean, that will fuel Charleston White. If you ignore him, I guarantee it'll make him feel bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would.
It'll leave you alone.
Yeah, he would. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he know it ain't no content though. So
that's all he gonna do. Try to insert himself.
Yeah.
Just to have some content.
Yeah, man. But like, why even bring that like type of heat to you though? Like, you probably really was riding around trying to shoot Charleston White. I don't know. But why bring that heat though, man? You living good, you chilling. All thing he doing is talking words and stuff. Like, why you care that much? If your daddy don't care that much, why should you care that much? Cause what you gonna do? You gonna shoot him? You gonna get popped off of it, but you gonna spend life in jail. Like, I don't know what the winning result. I mean, yeah, Charleston White be gone, you won't hear that mouth no more.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, your life gone. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't even feed into it, man. I just leave it alone.
yeah.
Especially if my pop's already rich.
Yeah, and then
he established. What I gotta ride around with a pistol and stuff with a switch for?
Yeah. And then your pop said he don't really want no smoke with Charleston White. He gonna let that go. Like, you know, I know he trying to be funny, but at the same time, he really meant that. He ain't trying to.
Man, you could be on vacation somewhere kicking it. Well, don't nobody even know where you at. You want to be in the streets.
That's crazy.
You want to do what your daddy used to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
What the youngsters don't be, what they be failing to realize is
the YNs.
A lot of us went through all that and made them mistakes, so y'all won't have to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We giving y'all the game and telling y'all what's good and what's not good, what you shouldn't do, but you don't want to listen. Some people got to learn the hard way, man. You can try and coach your kids all you want. You can give them all the guidance in the world. They got to make their own decisions, man. All you really could do is be that voice in their ear, so they'll have something to fall back on. When they find out that their way ain't working, at least they'll have that guidance in their ear to use when they find out their way don't work. Yeah. That's really all we could do, and pray. Yeah. We could just try and guide them in the right direction and pray for them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but at the end of the day, like with Boosie, I'm pretty sure when Tootie Raw was like growing up young, like even younger kid, 3, 4, 5 years old, I know Boosie back then was real buck wild.
Yeah.
So it's like him growing up into that. That's all he said. And then Boosie, he grown man, handling business, got his money, handling business. But let's be real, Boosie ain't really mature to the point where like he gonna sit his son down. Don't do that, son. Don't do that. He gonna let his son like live where he live, live how he live. And the only thing his son remember is what he see. And what he see growing up is how Boosie would act. And Boosie ain't no type to sit you down and, I mean, he might, I don't know the household, but it seemed from afar like they just let it happen how it happened. Like, Tootie getting older, he gonna have to figure it out on his own. I mean, Boosie the same one say, you know, he took his son to a strip club or brought around strippers. So if you doing that, you really ain't having too much daddy son talk. You know what I'm saying? So no birds and the bees talk. It's just like, I'm gonna let my son just grow up as a man, figure it out on his own type stuff. So I think that's where this switch and Karen got any guns in the car and all that. Ain't nobody telling him nothing different.
Yeah, you got to lead by example, man. So
Yeah.
he had to see him doing all that because he shouldn't even want to live that type of life though. Any child should want to make their parents proud of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Any child should want to do that.
Yeah.
I know when I was younger, I wanted to make my mama proud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
It ain't no excuse, man, because like even with T.I. and his kids, like some of his kids, they grew up to be straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't even trying to be in the streets, but it's always that one. He want to be like he from the trap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it ain't no excuse, man. It's always a choice to be made.
Yeah.
Even choosing not to choose is a choice.
Yeah.
So you always got a choice, especially if you come from money. You grew up having money. Like it ain't no excuse for you to be in the streets.
See that?
It ain't none.
See that what wrong with, you know, kid these days that grew up like under like, you know, their parents, and they parent already, like say, already got money. They feel like they untouchable.
Or like they got something to prove.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that too. Like, okay, I'm untouchable, and like, yeah, I might got all that money, but I'm street still.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
still street cat.
You ain't got nothing to prove.
Yeah. So yeah, man, Boosie, man, like he, like say he doing what he doing, man. Cause like, you know, at the end of the day, Boosie ain't the type though. You gotta think, Boosie ain't retired yet, so he's still trying to keep his image out there. So it's hard for him to keep his image out there and then be like a full-on dad. Let me sit my kid down, have a talk, this and that.
But it ain't too late to change your image.
It ain't.
You just like Mace told Jay Prince, if you 60 years old and you still trying to be gangster, you failed.
Mm-hmm.
At some point in time, you got to really grow up and become a man. You got to let this stuff go, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you had your past.
Mm-hmm.
That was your past. Let your past be in the past.
Yeah.
When you got out of jail, I understand. You don't be out here trying to do all that stuff no more, but you still supporting that type of image. Like, at some point in time, you just got to put all that aside and let your past be your past and move forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about now and going forward.
Yeah.
Not what you used to do. When you had kids, the old you supposed to die anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't just about you no more. It's about them. So you got to let that old version of yourself go.
Yeah.
And let yourself become a phoenix and rise from the ashes.
Mm-hmm. Don't jump into the action.
I'm telling you.
You goddamn for real, man. But I know, like I said, Boosie had Tootie growing up and seeing all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, Boosie rep and his reputation, his image is based off being like reckless and, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he had that famous line, I'll give you $1,000 to show you, you know what I'm saying, Instagram,
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff. So I mean, his son seeing all that, he's soaking all that in.
Yeah.
And then on top of that too, I'm pretty sure he done heard Boosie music. Boosie, you know, Boosie say some street stuff, but he say a lot of reckless stuff too. So it's like your son witnessing all that.
Yeah, you want to be just like him, I guess.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, and then they was on that show 20v1 about the females and stuff, and you know, it might be it was a girl on there. She was like 19 years old, and Boosie like, yeah, we might take her home, like do something like yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah.
But see, I couldn't even see myself and my dad doing nothing like that.
I know, I just
period. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm a grown man, and I still don't smoke around my parents.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I'm sitting in the backyard of my mama's house and I'm smoking a blunt or something. If my mom step outside and have a talk with me, I'm gonna put it out immediately, just out of respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just me. Like, I couldn't never smoke around my parents. Like, even though I done went and got stuff for them, like cigarettes or some gas, my pop smoke, I go get it for them. But I ain't finna sit around and smoke in front of them. It's just a respect thing. Like, just even being grown, I just can't do it. It's just out of respect. I just got respect for my parents like that.
Yeah, I do too. But you know, like, our mom and dad went like hanging out the window, busting guns in there, and
facts.
Doing all this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Older parents. See, but me as a parent, I don't do that stuff around my kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I came up in the Boosie era.
Yeah.
Like, we came up we about the same age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to be in the streets too, but when I got kids, I can't bring that stuff around my kids, folks. I don't want them even subjected to that, even though they gonna be subjected to all this stuff when they out there in the world. Yeah. But at the same time, as the leader, you gotta lead by example. It started at home. Mm-hmm. So you don't want them seeing this at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to talk to them about the stuff and educate them on stuff and all that, but you really don't want them seeing you doing all this stuff. Like, when I was a kid, my parents, they hid a lot of stuff from us, even though we already knew what was going on, or we'll stumble up on some shit or peek and see some shit, but they ain't put it in front of us like that. We had to be upstairs while they had company. Stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Boosie, he probably let him be right there with his company. Know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. And I still hold them same values with my kids. Mm-hmm. Like, when grown folks talking, you don't even need to be in here. You need to be back there in the room or something, playing the game. You ain't finna sit around in grown folks' face. Yeah. Especially if we in here smoking. You're not finna be in here.
Yeah. My mom and dad, like I said, they always decipher too. Like, they drew a line. Say with company over. Mm-hmm. Just certain things you could say, couldn't say, couldn't be. Like, it was rules to this growing up.
That's
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like I'm growing up with my dad and I'm doing the same thing he doing. See, that's the problem with Boosie, and that's how he got in this situation. He think he already on Boosie age level. Well, it ain't really gotta be an age level, cause you wrong at any age. But I'm just saying, he think that he this street dude that Boosie walk around being.
See, a lot of people problem is trying to be their kid's friend instead of their parent. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got to be their parent at all times. So whenever something do happen or whatever they do get out of line,
they gonna listen.
That's right.
Cause they know you the parent. Yeah, you ain't been playing the brother role. You ain't been playing the cousin, the homeboy role. So yeah, but that's the thing though. See, they been saying for the longest, Tootie been riding around with that gun. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what they been saying. So why Boosie and pull him to the side like, you don't need to, roll? Maybe he have been. Maybe
Yeah,
we just think
he can do it. Tell him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just didn't listen. Maybe.
Yeah, you can't really just make your kids do everything you want them to do. They ain't gonna listen all the time.
Yeah. Then you got Charleston White all online, got them making fun of him because he locked up, made an idiot decision. Like, you know what I'm saying? You better do something where you laughing at Charleston White. Don't let him beat you like that. He don't beat you, man. Like, don't let him win like that, man. He looking for that. He looking for stuff like that. He found it and enjoying it.
Yeah, see, when it comes to that though, I can't put the blame on Boosie because your kids gonna do what they gonna do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's their choice, their decision.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's I don't know, man. We gotta think better, man. We gotta think ahead and make better decisions, man, before we do it. Think for you act, man.
Yeah, that's what I hate about a lot of the young folks, man. I hate that they had to do all that, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
I just wish they'd just listen. Well, we ain't listen. We had to learn our hard way, so yeah, that's just how it go, man.
Well, yeah, I want ready to run around with no switch in the car.
Oh, nah. See, I wasn't no dummy, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like why you got ops?
Early.
Yeah,
early
why you
age.
got ops? For what?
Want to shoot you and all that.
Why you got ops? Like, for real, like where the ops come from? Where you get ops from? You ain't even been here long. How you got ops already?
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, man, but they try so hard, man. Like I said, grow up fast trying to be gangster. They make enemies like quick. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is though.
Yeah, but I could see people hating on him just because he Boosie's son.
And the probably he like say he trying to prove himself. He's street and he'll come back at y'all like, I ain't no silver spoon dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
Yeah, see, in our days we had to fight. It wasn't too much about no gun. We had to fight.
Yeah, basically came up fighting, man.
Yeah, we had to fight, folks. It wasn't no everybody pulling out guns and stuff. Nah, we finna just fight and get it over with.
And then you ain't got to worry about nobody circling the block like a menace to society.
Nah,
Coming back blast.
can't fight no more.
Yeah, that's
They
crazy.
go shoot you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I just let them have it. You could be the nerdiest little dude. I'll let you have it now, folks.
But these
You
days,
got it.
these days, they don't even like, when they fight, they don't even like, oh, we fight, then don't come back later and get the gun. They already got it with them. They gonna shoot you in the middle of them getting their ass whooped.
Yeah.
In the middle of them getting their ass whooped, they gonna they see how the fight going. They gonna pull it out then. Might got a little book bag or something. I seen a video like
Their
that.
partner gonna shoot you.
Somebody got a gun that you ain't checked, you ain't know he had. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's why I'm glad I got the dad I got, because I remember one time we had went to Carver Park back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We was balling, killing everybody on the court. And then there was this one dude, he just got mad because we just kept beating him. But he just started fouling. I'm talking about fouling to the point where he was drawing blood from people. I remember my arm bleeding.
Oh yeah, we got to throw hands.
And then he was him and my dad went up for a rebound. And he came down like choking my dad. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like my dad he was swole back in the days.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't understand this at the time, but my dad, he kind of just calmed the whole situation, and then we just left.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I remember asking my dad, I was like, man, why you ain't just knock that dude out? Because I know my dad could have just easily dusted him off.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was like, because I got your high with me.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? And like, that helped me in the future on the situation I had with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you got to use your brain and just think before you make crazy decisions. You got to think about everybody else's well-being and not just your own.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what he was doing. Like, he was protecting us just by calming it and leaving.
Mm-hmm.
When I know my dad could have just dusted the dude off.
Mm-hmm. You know what, that remind me
You
real.
gotta lead by example.
You know what, that remind me too, cause I know one time, I'll never forget this story. My dad, he crazy too, man. My dad a trip. We were playing baseball in the backyard. It was like 6, 7 of us in the neighborhood. And then I was at home plate. I was hitting. And the dude that was catching the baseball, well, we had to play like a tennis ball shit. We ain't, the hard ball and shit. We didn't want to knock no windows out. So tennis ball was just as good though.
Yeah.
Metal bat, tennis ball, baseball glove. But I know it was a dude, me and him was getting into it. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, cause my dad was playing like the umpire. He was calling them ball strikes and he was doing that. He was just back there with him. And then he was saying like little slick stuff about my dad cheating the game and he ain't calling it right. So me and him got into it. And then my dad like, hold on, what's going on? And then, you know what I'm saying? I told my dad, like, he trying to say you cheat. I like, you ain't gonna just be talking about my dad like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So my dad, got into it. He like, what going on like that? And my dad, he a fool. My dad, he is a fool. He is a fool. I'm telling you, my dad is crazy though. But he good people though. He good people. He just don't take no stuff.
Yeah.
But so when he found out what happened, I told my dad, like, we talk about it, we already getting into it, don't tell him what happened. He saying you ain't calling the strikes right and telling you cheating and stuff like that. He said, and you know, so then my dad and I ain't gonna say the name, but like, you know, they got into it, and then my dad was like, I'm calling it fair, and then, you know, and he said some stuff, and then my dad told him to get up out the yard like that, cause he, you know, talking stuff like that.
Disrespect.
Yeah, and then dude, I'm going to get my daddy, but I'll never forget this story. I'm going to get my daddy, and then my dad like, go get your punk ass daddy right now. This on everything. Everybody like, go get your punk ass daddy right now. I be waiting on his monkey. He a bitch. Go get him. I be waiting on him. Man, you know my dad. So he end up leaving to go get his dad. It's like right around the street. Ain't far. He ain't got to go to another neighborhood, same neighborhood and everything. And then it was me and like the other 5 or 6 people that were there. We were still standing around talking. And then my dad went inside. He came back out. My dad had some. He went and got his jogging pants on. He had a little t-shirt. He was tying up his running shoes. My dad ready to go in. He was sitting there waiting on the car, Evo. And then I know my little homeboy, they were like, man, Mr. Porter, you gonna beat his ass? and then my dad said, he come around here, it gonna be something. Man, we waited there about an hour. Just waited by the car. My dad was just waiting by the car, just waiting on him. Cause my dad got some hand though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we just sitting there waiting. He never showed up.
That's smart.
He never showed up. My dad was waiting. He said, go get your punk ass. He was, man, my dad was ready.
See,
man.
and then in that instance,
that joke was funny, bro.
That dude probably knew how his son was.
Could have been.
He was like, man, I ain't finna go over there messing with that man, and you done went over there and started with him.
At their house.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
you know, some people, they just automatically gonna take their kid's side. Mm-hmm. But some people, they already know their child, and they gonna get to the bottom of it before they even have to come over there. Mm-hmm. Like, man, that's me. Like, I'm gonna get to the root of it first. See, I'm gonna do my own little investigation first before I jump to any conclusions. You know what I'm saying? I don't just take my child's side just like that. You know, even though I always got their back, but I ain't gonna just automatically take your side. Yeah. I got to see what's really going on.
But that was out there. I thought he was gonna come over there, not even just to fight, just probably say like what happened, or you know what I'm saying. But he just didn't want to pause or nothing.
He probably already know his son.
Yeah, man, that was crazy, man. But yeah, I did a little story I remember too, talking about, like, boy, I'll never forget that day. That was crazy, cause me and him, dude, we got into it. And then my dad won't know what's going on, cause he was calling the game.
Then see, like in that situation, like they was at y'all house. Mm-hmm. See, now, if my child came to me with some mess like that, the first thing I'm gonna tell him, just don't go back over there. Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
Basically,
like, you at their house.
That's probably what he said, though. Yeah. I bet that's what he said.
You at their house.
Yeah.
You gotta respect folks when you at their house. Know what I'm saying? Like, even if it ain't going your way, like, you at their house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different if y'all was over here.
Yeah, man, but you know. It what it is though, man. That was, memories, man, growing up. Man, I never forget that day though. My dad, man. My dad a trip, man. I never forget that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, going down memory lane and the do's and don'ts of childhood. But yeah, we gonna pull out that last jersey though, man. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all been, hanging in with the pull-out game and, hanging in with this episode. And, appreciate y'all been hanging around that long. You know what I'm saying? So, we finna go and get right to it. Next jersey finna pull out. Dude, legendary. A lot of people don't even know him to play with this team. Like, I don't know if y'all do. But, y'all finna get to knowing though, man. Y'all finna get to knowing. I don't know why that's one of my favorites. Y'all finna get to knowing. That don't even make sense, but it sound it just flow right. Y'all finna get to knowing. But yeah, y'all finna get to knowing today. But like I said, the dude just legendary, but this like the back end of his career, but it just showed like the endurance and like the willpower and just for the love of the game. He just wanted to stick around and do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Been doing it for a minute, man. But
one of them ones, man.
Yeah, man. So
when we was growing up.
Yeah, man. So, you got a little older, you know what I'm saying? We got a little older, he got a little older, and Time changed, man. But he still stuck around, handle business, though, man. But who we talking about? This dude right here, man. This dude right here.
Boy, KG, man.
Yeah, man. Chicago.
KG of baseball.
Mm-hmm. Chicago. Pulled out. One of his jerseys before, too. So them did. But who we talking about, though, man? Y'all Chicago. They the White Sox, man. Who it is here? Goddamn. Ken Griffey Jr., man. Ken Griffey Jr. played with the White Sox, man. What y'all know about that, man? Yeah, man. Ken Griffey Jr. Chicago White Sox. Like, yeah. Y'all know him play with the Seattle Mariners, Cincinnati Reds. I don't know he got down the White Sox, man. Yeah. Talk about it, man. Ken Griffey, man.
You see, I knew him from the Mariners and the White Sox. I ain't even know nothing about the Reds.
Shit, he played longer with the Reds.
Yeah, see, I ain't even know nothing about him with the Reds.
He only played one season with the White Sox, but he played a lot of seasons, 7 seasons with the Reds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
you know, I ain't big on baseball like you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
basketball and football, that's me.
Yeah.
Baseball somewhat.
I mean, I love them all the same. You know what I'm saying? Like all three of them. I just grew up with like baseball, so I just kind of know about it a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, like say he went to Cincinnati Reds. He went to Seattle Mariners.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to Cincinnati for a minute, for a lot of years. And then, matter of fact, Ken Griffey and Dion played on the same. They was on Cincinnati together. Yeah. And then when he left Cincinnati, they traded him to the White Sox. You know what I'm saying? That was like toward the end of his career. He went to the White Sox in 2008. Mm-hmm. And then he went there 2008. And then I think like 2009, 2010, he finished his career out with the Seattle Mariners. So he went back to Seattle to finish his career out. Yeah. But the last team he played with that he wasn't known for was the White Sox. Like really like that was his closing curtain call, man. You know what I'm saying? He had some home runs, 18 RBI. I mean, he did his thing, man. Ken Griffey just won the one, man. They brought him to the White Sox too for like leadership. Not really leadership. Just like they want like
veteran player.
Yeah, like a veteran player. But they had some more veterans on the team, but they wanted him too because they know like he been there, done that like a lot of years. He wasn't like the biggest veterans on the team, so they kept him around and let him do what he did, man. Ken Griffey, like I said, he hit some home run. He wasn't really a big home run hitter when he was with the White Sox. Like I said, he just played one season in 2008, man. I remember watching Ken Griffey around them times too, man, when he was with them, boy, he first got with them. I used to say to myself, like, damn, I wonder how long he gonna be with the White Sox. He only stayed with them 1 year, man. And but I believe he left Chicago because like I said, he know in the back of his mind he was getting ready to retire though. So he didn't want to finish it out with Chicago, man. He been playing with Seattle all them years. You know what I'm saying? That's 2008. He got the White Sox. He got drafted in 1989. Shit, that same year, like shit. That crazy, cause that same year Dion got drafted. Like I said, they was on the same Cincinnati Reds team together.
Same class, basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so like 89. So yeah, that's big though, man. You know what I'm saying? I always thought Ken Griffey Jr. gonna be like a coach. But yeah, I don't think he ever coached. Nah, he ain't never coached nobody.
He just got one of them names that stand out. Mm-hmm. He got one of them names that sound like he was gonna be something someday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just by saying his name, it sound important. Yeah. Ken Griffey Jr. That just sound like somebody that was supposed to be famous.
Yeah, and then his dad. That might have been the first duo. Yeah, that played together.
Baseball.
That really played together on the same team, like Seattle. His dad was on Seattle. Stay tuned, might see that goddamn Ken Griffey Sr. jersey. But yeah, his dad played on the team. You know what I'm saying? And he mentored his son. You know, I said, like I said, LeBron getting all that credit, you know, with his son, but
in basketball.
Yeah, but you know, this really the first father-son duo right here, man. So,
In sports.
well, him, with them and Bobby Bonds and Barry Bonds, you know, they did their thing too, though, man. So they're really like a baseball thing growing up. Like the son follow after the dad, son follow the dad and stuff. But yeah, man, yeah, they Ken Griffey Jr. all stick everything Chicago White Sox jersey. You know what I'm saying? I remember my time. I really remember him like when he played in Seattle, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, he played with Cincinnati. You know, he was still trying to make his way through the league. And like I said, 2008, Chicago, he about ready to check out. He about done, man. So, I mean, y'all got to retire sometime. You know what I'm saying? They can't play forever, man. That's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I wish they could play forever, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? Time for the new heads come in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they Ken Griffey Jr. All stick everything. I'll show the Chicago White Sox Ken Griffey again. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Chicago patch. Yeah, man.
Yeah, before we get up out of here, I gotta say though, what people gotta stop doing though, man.
What it?
They be making posts all the time about these celebrities dead and stuff, and they don't even be dead.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Man, stuff like that. Oh my God, I seen one the other day talking about Dennis Rodman had died. I was like, I had to go research. There ain't nothing wrong with Dennis Rodman. I was like, man, why people keep on doing stuff like that? That ain't even cool, bro.
Yeah, the
At
media.
all.
That's the media, man. They
Trying to get likes and
anything
views.
for a like.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put that out there, bro.
Yeah, money and attention, man. Making online move real negative.
Yeah, that ain't cool at all, bro.
Oh, it ain't.
Cause you'll have somebody share it, not even researching it.
Mm-hmm.
Just for somebody to tell you he ain't dead. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, it's a gift and a curse with the internet, cause it's the internet the same place where they can make up lies. But it's at the same time still the same place where you can go and find out if it's true or not.
Yeah.
So it is a good and bad to it, but they shouldn't be doing it anyway.
Yeah, but most people don't research. They just
Believe it.
hit share.
Yeah, I don't do that. I ain't.
Got to go research.
I'm hearing TMZ up. Or
Yeah,
something.
you know if TMZ ain't got it ain't true.
Yeah, that just facts right there, man. I go straight to TMZ or anywhere. Really, if you just Google it,
It'll tell you.
yeah, and if they famous like they is, it gonna come up somewhere.
Yeah, it gonna tell you. You gonna see it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's just part of the game, man. Just the internet, man. All this AI stuff.
Yeah, though, folks.
I mean, it ain't
like,
right.
That's like one of the worst things you could do. Try to say somebody dead and they ain't dead.
Mm-hmm. And then you know what else I hate too, when they had like a birthday post of a celebrity, but it looked like an obituary.
Yeah, oh my God, that messed me up all the time.
Yeah, man, I like, damn, man, they just trying to give a birthday shout out, but they did it all wrong.
Yeah, you
Like, got that man down in the casket for his birthday.
Whether to say happy birthday or resting,
Yeah, like,
you know.
damn. I be like, resting birthday or yeah.
Have your birthday in peace.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Damn, man. R.I.B. Resting birthday, man. Damn. R.I.B., man.
Resting happy.
R.I.B. and I killed the club. Damn. Oh, Jeezy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, man. They Ken Griffey Jr. All stick everything, man. You know, this on the back end of his career. If you really think about it, like all the jerseys that, you know, that were pulled out today, it's kind of like on the back end of their career. You know, Ken Griffey on the back end of his career. Wilt Chamberlain, he did the ABA on the back end of his career. But, you know, you got Stetson Bennett. You know, he was kind of supposed to be getting his prime, but that really, after he left Georgia, he really was on the back end of his career. Cause that was the biggest height of his career So that really was kind of the back end of his like fame of his sports career. Cause when he got to the Rams and NFL, he wasn't the same. So that Georgia was kind of like the back end of what he had going on. So it really kind of like, you know, and I ain't even planned it to be like that. But
And he did what he was supposed to do.
He did what he did though. Hey,
There you go.
look, he forever legend in my book.
I'm telling
You don't beat Alabama back to back.
I'm telling you. Hey,
I ain't got
he
nothing
did
else.
what he was supposed to do.
Yeah,
bro.
you solidified in my book.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you done did your thing, boy. I ain't got nothing bad to say about
He can
Stetson.
come to any barbecue
I'm talking about for real and get like 3 extra plates.
and don't even need an invite. Just walk up.
Just walk in,
Cut
man.
and peep.
Yeah.
A little lucky.
Man, yeah, couldn't be. Stetson Bennett, couldn't be, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, that was Stetson, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. But appreciate everybody. Goddamn, all the jerseys, man. They put their contribution in the sports world, man. All y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make the world move with the sport, man.
Yeah, man. I had to come back and visit y'all, man.
Yeah, man. So, you know what it is, man. You know, been a little minute. But yeah, man, what can I say, man? What can I say? Ken Griffey Jr., all still everything, man. And appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Episode 58 next week. You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all get it, it's coming. But y'all just hold tight, man. And Pull Out Game Podcast in effect. And it's going down, man. For real. In a major way. King Griffey Jr., man. We up out of here. Chill.
When drinking angry, the same with a mama. Pain with no gain is a bomber. Hit you with sticks.